On this edition of the Marne Forward, we're reporting from Patrol Base Dragon. I'm standing on the edge of a half-built and long-abandoned Russian-constructed power plant. This was once an Al-Qaeda stronghold, but thanks to tough, resilient Task Force Marne soldiers, it's out of the hands of terrorists. On our newscast this week, we'll take you on a mission in Samadiyya, led by the Iraqi National Police. All this and more coming up. Hello and welcome to this edition of the Marne Forward. I'm Specialist Rebecka Reyes reporting from Patrol Base Dragon. Here's your Marne News Minute. On New Year's Day, concerned local citizens in Tuatiyya, a village southeast of Baghdad, turned a large weapons cache to the 3rd Heavy Brigade combat team deployed out of Marne and Kata. The cache consisted of 2 5-gallon jugs of homemade explosives, numerous rocket and mortar rounds, as well as rocket-propelled grenade launchers. Leaders of the Iraqi security forces, Iraqi government, tribal sheikhs, and the 3rd Heavy Brigade combat team met January 3rd in Al-Jara to coordinate efforts to defeat insurgents. The group met at the 3rd Brigade, 1st National Police Division headquarters in Tamim, southeast of Baghdad. From there, they traveled to Al-Jara, where they sat down with tribal leaders from the Mada and Kata to discuss security and economic issues within the Kata. Residents of Madariya are the latest Iraqi citizens to see progress in their community. On January 3rd, a medical clinic opened in a part of Iraq that had not seen a doctor since 2003. Before the clinic opened, there was no medical treatment available in this former insurgent stronghold. And that's your Marne News Minute. The Iraqi National Police are making great strides in protecting their nation against terror. Private Joseph Rebecka takes us on a mission in Samadiyya, led by the National Police.
Before sunrise along the Tigris River, National Police were searching for insurgents and securing another town in the fight against terror. The 3rd Iraqi Brigade, 1st National Police Division, alongside U.S. soldiers, secured the village of Samadiyya in a combined cordon and search operation. Leading the search, the National Police moved from house to house, looking for any suspicious materials, and spoke with locals to gain information on criminals in the area. Staff Sergeant Brian Miller, a medic with the National Police training team, says the training for this mission was essential.
We did some training yesterday to refresh a lot of the training that they've done before, and compared to the first mission that we did, it's like 180 degrees better from what it was. So these guys, they know what they're doing. They got the training, and hopefully by the time we finish this tour, we won't be leading any of these. They'll be doing everything by themselves.
Although Sergeant Miller and other members of the training team were part of the raid squad, it was the National Police executing the mission. The National Police sergeants gave the orders, and the squad would be on the move to the next objective, finding caches of weapons and ammunition. With the help of the 3rd Squadron, 1st Cavalry Regiment, the operation in Samadiyya cleared the way for a new concerned local citizens group. Master Sergeant Dave Easterbrooks, a member of the training team, says there has been a great achievement in Samadiyya.
Today they did real good on their mission. We did a lot of detailed rehearsals yesterday on basically clearing rooms, taking down the houses and stuff like that, and it paid off because we found a couple caches and a couple weapons today.
Sergeant Easterbrooks and the National Police training team expect great things from the National Police in the future.
And it's just motivating them and advising them in the right way to get them to do what they want to do. I mean, they want to be free. They want this to be their country. So, it's just giving them the right tools to do it, basically.
The mission in Samadiyya shows the progress of National Police and the Iraqi people. Reporting from Samadiyya, Iraq, I'm Army Private Joseph Rebecka.
After a break, we'll take you to Patrol Base Shocker. Stay with us. Welcome back. Patrol Base Shocker held a transfer of authority ceremony recently. I was there and filed this report. For the past 9 months, the soldiers of Task Force Shocker have been working with coalition forces to keep watch over the Iranian border. But now it's up to the soldiers of Task Force Tuscan to continue the mission and work alongside forces from Georgia, the Ukraine, and the Republic of El Salvador. Before transferring authority, the soldiers of Task Force Shocker were recognized for their service. Instead of unit colors, these soldiers used a football to symbolize the transfer of authority and the teamwork that will be needed to succeed. Captain Derek Denny talks about the mission ahead.
Huey is basically one giant checkpoint that processes all immigrations of personnel, tourists, and Iraqi people that are moving across the border, both directions. And also the trafficking of cargo and oil trucks and other commodities come into Iraq from Iran.
In the city of Arab Jabor, a hard-fought battle has been won. The presence of Al-Qaeda is diminishing and a new government is emerging. Army Sergeant Jay Townsend takes us there.
The citizens of Arab Jabor are celebrating their success. Rising above the smoke from a ruthless Al-Qaeda regime, the locals can finally breathe easy. According to Colonel Terry Farrell, commander for the 2nd Brigade Combat Team 3rd Infantry Division, Al-Qaeda is on the move.
Over the last couple of months, what we've been able to watch is Al-Qaeda leave the area and the local people be able to take back their homes. And as they've done so, what you've been able to see is the community come back to life. And today we celebrate that.
With Al-Qaeda on the run, citizens here have been able to shift their focus towards governance. Colonel James Adams, Deputy Commanding Officer for 2nd Brigade, says it's all about transition.
Yeah, we've come a long way over the last several months. The key difference is when we transition from just conducting civil military operations with the local nationals, with transitioning to a governance center is linking this actually to the government of Iraq.
This renovated home was once a weekend getaway for Ba'ath Party extremists.
No longer is it a vacation home. It is now a governance center, completely renovated with computers and connectivity to the internet so they can connect not only to the outside world but to the government of Iraq on their computer systems.
Majed Yassim is a sheikh from the local Al-Jabori tribe. Today is a great day for the Arab Jabor community and also the biggest day for all of Iraq. The happiness which you asked me about is not for me, it's for the farmers. It's for the children that get to go to school. According to retired Iraqi General Mustafa, the community leader here, life is returning to normal. Schools are open, stores are open, and life is coming back to our village. The people here can now choose their own destiny, something they've never had the opportunity to do before. Reporting from Arab Jabor, I'm Army Sergeant Jay Townsend.